So we finally got the Chainsaw Man update in AnimeLastStand, and with that we got a whole new type of skill tree. The whole mechanic was changed. Well, it works the same way, but it looks different and does different things compared to before. So I'll be showing you all the best skill tree for damage and support in this new update. So a new update just dropped and we have some skill tree changes. Now there is 4 new different type of skill trees. It is kind of like the same as before, but this time you have to only choose one path and you're just gonna have to rely on that. So for supports, you're probably gonna want the support tree, like basically Idol, Robin, you know, because it does give money, 6%, 7%, 7%, and you also want the range for Idol. But she is gonna have less range with this new skill tree system. I have already tested that. She has less range than she did before, and let's also give it to Robin quickly. So we're gonna be testing out, we're gonna be seeing which one has the best DPS for your DPS characters. We're gonna be testing on Gojo. Actually, let's choose like a character that has like as little RNG to it as possible. I do kind of just want like a flat out damage unit that doesn't, I mean, Gojo has a little RNG to him with the black sparks. That's why I don't really want to do him. Damn bro, now that I'm looking at it, almost every character has some RNG to them. Let's try out Shinra, I guess. I think that's gonna be a decent unit to try it on, as he is pretty strong. So we're gonna do the damage skill tree first, right? Of course there is gonna be a little RNG just because there is 30% crit chance here. With the other one, the crit tree, you have 45, so there is gonna be some RNG to it, but it's just always gonna be like that. We're gonna get a decent average. I'm gonna go into tournament with Shinra only, and we're gonna see how much damage he can do to these fast enemies, and then we're gonna switch the skill tree to elemental after that, and then crit. So let's just try it out. Oh wait, it's the old summer map? Damn, it's been a while. I didn't play this new summer map. I don't know if this map is used in that, but damn bro, I remember the summer grind last year, having to do those summer portals. So I can see they start with 112 million. That is kind of crazy, but we're gonna get one upgrade here, and then we're gonna place him, like, let's place him in these rocks, so we have like one place that we know we're gonna be placing all of them, like inside of these rocks. So let's see. Okay, I mean, he's doing damage. Maybe he can kill them even. Of course, the point of me isn't, like, the point of this run is not to really kill anything. I just want to see how much damage he can do. 25, 18 million, 18.6, 16.5, 84, 86. All right, we're gonna be comparing that. Let's switch to the next skill tree now. All right, we're in here with the elemental skill tree. So let's see, this time these are his stats with the elemental. I don't know if I showed the other ones, but you can probably go back and see if you want. It's gonna be a little less damage and probably a little less SPA, but let's again place him in these rocks, and he is gonna be attacking here. I think we placed him a little late actually. I might quickly redo that. Let's see. Oh, he's doing a lot less actually. Yeah, he's doing a lot less. I don't even think I have to replace him at all. He's doing so much less. He only has 25% crit chance as well. Yeah, okay. He's doing very little compared to the other ones. All right, well, good to know, good to know. So yeah, I'm not even gonna bother replacing him. I mean, you can clearly see a big difference there. It was like, if I placed him like 1 second earlier, he could have gotten like one more hit. It's whatever. Yeah, elemental is kind of the one I'm expecting the least amount of damage from anyway. I mean, I'm not gonna lie though, elemental skill tree is just kind of I mean, you're not really gonna want to base your whole unit around elemental. You kind of just want it to do all around good damage. So even in the old skill tree, the elemental wave was like almost never used, I think. I mean, I used crit range for everything, or crit SPA, one of those two, and I did see most people in tournaments also use that. So elemental is just probably not gonna be the way. But let's play Shinra here when we get enough money between these rocks again. Okay, we got him down, and this is the crit skill tree. So he has a little worse stats again probably, but he is doing a lot more damage than the elemental one. He might actually kill it. Can he kill it? Yeah, okay. This might low-key just be the crit skill tree meta over again. I'm not gonna lie. He could kill it right away, so yeah, even the damage one couldn't do that. Dude, 200% crit damage is just too good. Like, you really don't want to miss out on a crit skill tree. It's crit and crit damage is just too crazy. Now, there is some stuff I want to test out here. So on units like Gojo, so we can say crit is doing the most damage, but on units like Gojo, he has 52.6 range. You kind of want range on Gojo on top of damage, so I do kind of want to see how much range difference there is between the critical and damage one. So he is 54.6 with damage skill tree, and if we switch to crit skill tree, 54.6 was the other one, and with crit it's 65.3. Yeah, so for Gojo, you definitely want crit. It's more DPS, it's more range. 5 SPA though, what is it with damage skill tree? It is 4. Ooh, that's a lot lower SPA though. But we saw the DPS difference, like crit is just too good. Like, even though his SPA is gonna be a good bit worse, for all the crit, you're gonna get an extra range on top of that. It's 100% a crit meta again, especially on Gojo who you want range on. And yeah, I'll probably just put this on all my DPS units, to be honest. Crit is just too good. I don't really know. Let me know if there's a unit where you would use damage instead. Maybe like a Goku for boss damage. But even then, it's gonna be hitting for such high numbers on bosses. And imagine that crits. I mean, I feel like you just gotta go for it. I'm probably gonna put crit on everyone. And then on my idol, I'll put the support skill tree, Robin as well. And some very niche units like Subaru, you can go for the support skill tree. I don't even have kills on this guy, so I can't even do it. I also like this. There's like a lot more levels to the skill tree now compared to before. That's pretty cool. But it does kind of suck. You can't really make your own skill tree anymore. You can't just have to choose one and it's gonna be the crit every time. I mean, if you run elemental caverns or something, I guess you can try the elemental skill tree, but elemental caverns are so easy. You really don't need all that. Is there any other units where you might want the support skill tree? I mean, it does give, actually, on top of the money and range, it does give, I think we can see it here, tree info. It gives ability cooldown -5 and time stop reverse duration +10. So maybe you would want it on this guy actually. 25% range. Let's see what the Gojo one did. The crit skill tree on Gojo. Let's see how much range that gives. That one gives 32.5. Yeah, bro. Okay. For Wangling, you might, his damage is just not that crazy, so I think you might actually want the support skill tree on him. Yeah, support, you probably want the support skill tree. Let me pull out the tier list. So if we take a look at this support Gojo, I would probably, he has such insane DPS, you gotta choose the crit skill tree. Same for Gilgamesh. Dio, you could maybe use the support skill tree. Tatsumaki as well. Tatsumaki has pretty mid DPS now. Yuta, I would say crit because of good DPS, and yeah, you get the pattern. Good DPS, go for crit. If it's a support that's kind of outdated but still a really good support, you should go for support skill tree. And I would probably just not touch damage and elemental at all. If this does not turn out to be the right thing, I would really be surprised, honestly, because crit skill tree has just always been the way, so it's probably still gonna be the way. And from what we just saw in my comparisons, it still looks like it's the way. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these new changes. I think it's pretty cool. I like that it just makes itself, even though it does take a little bit of the creativity away. I think it's fine. And that is gonna be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this one did help you guys out.